Hi everyone! Now if you don't want to spend unnecessarily thousands of pounds to rectifying the lamp, make sure you've got sufficient ventilation or ideally cooling over them. Recently I've heard from few people that these lamps are failing. I personally noticed when I've installed them, just after a couple of days, I felt blast of really hot air thrown into my face as I was standing close to the aquarium. As you can see on my video, the distance between the top of the lamp and my ceiling is very low. So that means if I didn't have any ventilation there, I would probably cooked those lamps after literally few days. Now fortunately I did have a ventilation, but even though the temperature above the lamps was over 40 degrees. As you can see, these lamps are sucking air from the top. The air then passing through the radiators and electronics and then coming out through the perforated covers around the lamp. Now in my place I've got 3 points of extract above the aquarium, but also I've got additional 3 points of the air conditioning. So not only I'm constantly extracting the air from above that area, but I'm also cooling that air down. So the air sucked into the lamp is already relatively cold. Now in this setup, if you look at the lamp through the thermovision camera, you can see that even though I'm getting cold air above the lamp, the perforated area surrounding the lamps right now is reaching about 36 degrees C. And this is where I've got a ventilation and air conditioning. So if you don't have that, you can imagine how quickly you can actually overheat those lamps. And I'm pretty sure that applies to any other lamps, because they are quite powerful and they got to be powerful. So I think this is a very important aspect of the reefing aquarium, is to have a proper ventilation and ideally a means of cooling the air above the lights. Now on top of this, you need to also remember about the power supply. The transformer for the lamps, they're getting hot as well. So if those transformers are kept in the same area where the lamps are, they considerably contribute into the heating of that area and ultimately causing damage to it. Okay, I hope you find this useful. Now when I say you can save thousands of pounds, that obviously depends on, you know, what lighting do you have, how much you spent on it already, but it is a considerable amount of money, and regardless what lamp you have, if they fail, and most likely they can fail if they will be overheating. So this is the point of this video, is to make sure you've got sufficient, at least ventilation and possibly a cooling means over the lamps to improve their longevity. And if you can save a few thousands of pounds in this area, that means that you can spend more on your corals. Okay, thank you so much for watching, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.